Hello and welcome to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV and to Bearded Driver Reviews. Okay, let's go for a drive in the Smart. So, one thing this car, or people deride about this car, is the automatic gearbox, or semi-automatic gearbox. And I can agree with them in some ways. It can, in automatic mode, it does feel a bit lethargic. You're best to drive it in the semi-manual mode. You get more enjoyment out of that. But I understand, if you're driving around town, an automatic's may be needed. So we'll put it in automatic and I'll show you what I mean. So we slide the gear across. We're in auto. Now, unlike a conventional automatic, there's no creep. So you've just got to put your foot on the pedal and go. Oh, felt that. Right, so I'm going to go for it. This is a 60 limit road. There's a gear change. Another gear change. Change, and it just lurches you forward. Again, feel that little lurch as it's changing gear. And one thing you'll notice that the camera did thingy there is the moment you hit a dip in the road, you feel every dip in the road. So I'm just going to turn the car about and we'll maybe do a 0 to 60 in automatic. Right, let's do a 0 to 60 in 3, 2, 1, go! That's 60. So, in automatic mode, I find the car quite lethargic in changing gears. It does do it. It does get to 60 when you want to. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go through the gears manually. So to do that on the automatic gearbox or semi-automatic gearbox, there's a little button on the side. So when you put it into drive, it'll come up with A. If you push your little button, it goes to 1. Now we're using this gearbox it's just basically push it up for changing up and tap it down for changing down. It's a bit like that, a gearbox that you play like on a computer game, up and down. So there's not the conventional gate to change to. And this is a 6-speed box. So why don't we go for a wee drive and I'll show you what I mean. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. You're in control, and it feels more normal. And I just come down a couple of gears, down 3 before this junction. And when you stop, if you come to a complete stop, it'll drop it back to 1. So you don't have to worry about changing back down to 1. Just going to do the same again. We'll just do a 0 to 60 in the manual gears. It's also a good way to demonstrate the turning circle as well with turners. I'm going to wait a minute, there's a car coming. This is also the garages use these as test runs with mechanics. So turning circle, it's quite good. Now one thing this car doesn't have is power steering, but you don't need power steering a car this small. The only time I find issues with parking is on my driveway. I have a Pacific space that this goes into, or even my daily car goes into, and it is a bit of Popeye muscle getting it in and out. But apart from that, it's a really good wee car on the move. So let's do a 0 to 60. We're in gear 1. 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm actually going to do that again because I got slightly interrupted by a little bit of chatter from the turbo. So we'll just do that again. So we'll just go back to the same place. Yeah, you do get the Ptchoo, Ptchoo when changing gears occasionally. Which was quite amusing actually. I just noticed it as we were going through that gear changing. So we'll do this again just for because I got mildly disrupted. Van pass first. So we're ready to go again. In 3, 2, 1. That's 60. Oh yes, I love this little thing. This is so much fun. I've had too much fun, I think. Oh, you can hear it going, Ptchoo, Ptchoo. Ow, I hate that bit. I think we'll just let the car cool down because that was so much fun, that was so addictive. So, there you have it. That's my first 1,000 miles covered in the Smart. I've given you a little test drive. One thing to say about the ride in this car is it is firm. It's you hit a pothole, for example, it can be a bit back braking. You do feel every bump. And as I said, with a CD player, you will skip your song in your CD, it'll just jump. But this car is so much fun. Don't let the gearbox put you off this car. If you're just looking for a car that you just want to use for A to B going around the town, use automatic. It's fine. I mean, I drove this car up from Birmingham back at the start of July, and I was in automatic until I got to the last 50 miles back home, and it's perfect as an automatic. But stick it in the gears, into the gears, and work the gears yourself. This car is so much fun. One thing to say though is, because it's got narrower tyres at the front and wider tyres at the rear, is your first few corners that you probably know quite well, you have to learn over again in this car. There's been a couple of times I've went into corners too quick and the car will let you know about it. I really like this little car. It's so much fun, and you just seen the smile on my face as we were going through up to 60 with the little Ptchoos. You don't hear that very often because I didn't really work the car that hard, but it just puts a smile on your face. And I've always thought to myself, why didn't I get one of these sooner? Anyway, that's it for Bearded Driver Reviews and a walk around of the 2006 Smart 4.2 Passion. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe at Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV, and we'll catch you in a future video. But for the moment, it's a turbo snail!